This series is proudly brought to you by MLMtipsandadvice.com.au, the internet's #1 source on succeeding in MLM, and it's hosted by myself, Matt Lloyd. So, I wanted to talk to you today in this video about the Mary Kay business opportunity, and just to take a quick look at if you join this company, climbing up the ladder in the compensation plan. So how are you going to climb that ladder and do well and earn those bigger commissions? Now, a little bit of background. Mary Kay had their headquarters in Addison in Dallas, Texas, one of the many cosmetics and skincare companies in the multi-level marketing industry, or MLM industry, but one of the best known. Okay, it was founded by a lady called Mary Kay Ash in 1963, and she's actually got a very good book called The Mary Kay Way, which I'm looking at right now on my bookshelf. So if you haven't read that, quite a good read. But anyway, it's now in 35 different countries worldwide. Its first international venture was here in my home country of Australia in 1971. That's quite interesting. In Australia alone, there's over 10,000 independent beauty consultants. Okay, that's the name they give to their representatives, and they sell around $25 million worth of Mary Kay cosmetics annually. The company is almost half a century in business, generates $2.5 billion in wholesale sales, has over 500 independent national sales directors, and shells out millions of dollars to ensure the best quality in their approximately 200 products. So quite a few products. Now, so you might ask, why do we need to put Mary Kay under the microscope? And it's quite simple. You want to study any business that you want to go into. So if you're thinking about getting started in Mary Kay, you want to know all the pros and all the cons. Any MLM company you go into has two sides of the coin. Now, first thing you might be asking is, how many people are successful? What's the average rate of success? So let's have a look at that. The Mary Kay distributorship and rewards. Now, if you go to their website, you're going to see there's 3 basic levels of distributorship. Okay, so let's have a look at each level and how they profit and what it takes to bump it up a notch and to climb that ladder and to make more. Level 1, the independent beauty consultant. Now at this point, all you have to do is sell Mary Kay cosmetics. So if you're purchasing that starter kit, you're also going to get the free sales training, and much like the buy and sell businesses, you avail a product from the company and you sell them at a higher price to profit, obviously. Okay, the difference is, and take note here, Mary Kay products have standard retail prices. The company claims that if you later on wish to terminate your business with them, they will purchase back at 90% the original cost any Mary Kay products you've got 1 year before the return. Now, the investment that gets started, from what I found, it's around $100 to get started, at least $200 worth of wholesale products. That's around where you want to start. To stay active, you want to order at least $200 worth of wholesale products quarterly. Okay, so around $800 a year on beauty products. Now, I wouldn't know these things because I'm a guy, but I'm guessing that $800, most women could easily spend that on beauty products, just from what I've heard. Okay, so your goal in this company, if you become an independent beauty consultant, your goal is basically sell as many products at retail price, and with the option to level up to independent sales director. Your reward, 50% commissions on your retail sales. Not too bad. The next level, level 2, this is where you become an independent sales director. As an as an ISD, you will have IBCs under you. That means that you enroll them in your sales team, okay, and you're basically in their upline and they're in your downline. Every time a consultant profits from selling Mary Kay products, you earn commissions as well. So think about that. You sign someone up, they join your little team, okay, your little sales force, and depending on how well they do, you're going to get a percentage of their sales. So this is what you call multi-level marketing, and it's also why you want to ensure that if you are recruiting people into your team, they're going to be motivated. They're going to go out there and they're going to make sales. They're going to take it very seriously and they're going to produce, because part of your livelihood depends on really what they're doing. You know, are they taking action, etc. Now, your goal here, you want to be the leader. You want to be leading by example. So you want to be showing them what it is they're expected to do well in the company. That I'm not saying you do it for them. I'm just saying you set the example. Now, qualifications. To get to this level, you need to have 8 or more active independent beauty consultants to form a team, generate $16,000 in team sales, acquire 30 members, okay, minimum of $4,000 of monthly wholesale orders. That means that people in your team, you want them to be ordering each month, okay? You want them to be putting in their wholesale orders. And you want to be doing the same, because you're going to be in someone else's team and they'll want you to do the same. Now, this is kind of good in a way, because if you're investing in the product yourself, it is much easier to sell a product if you can say to your potential customer that you buy it every month. Okay, so if you're actually using the product, I believe that's going to help you get sales. Now, your rewards, 4 to 13% on member orders. You also get cash bonuses starting at around $100. Now, level 3, Independent National Sales Director. Now, this one, you're going to receive more in commissions, okay, because he or she certainly has more responsibilities. Mary Kay is definitely going to be more she, okay, definitely more a female sales force. So I don't know why I've got he there. Sorry about that. Okay, but basically, if you get to this level, you're going to be profiting from your ISDs and also the IBCs, all of their sales. But your primary goal at this level, okay, you really want to help your downline succeed. And again, you're not doing it for them, but you're just showing them how the business works and how to do well. Qualifications, you have at least 18 ISDs, generate $20,000 of team sales, for each 18 directors, acquire 30 active members who generate $20,000 of sales for our own team. Okay, your rewards on this, 4 to 13% on member orders, 13% sales director commissions, 10% personal member commissions, 2 to 10% commissions on first to third line members. It would be a little bit easier to explain this to you if I had some diagrams, but if you can imagine, you know, you're going to have levels. There's going to be you at the top, and then you're going to enroll people, and they're going to build their sales teams as well. So, is this get rich quickly? A lot of people are attracted into MLM because that's what they think it is. They think, you know, you get 2, they get 2, they get 2. Before you know it, you've got 10 million distributors in your team. It doesn't quite work like that, okay? The fact is, most people who get started in MLM or any business aren't going to make it. Most aren't going to do the work, and most aren't going to stick it out. Okay, they'll quit at the first hurdle. But if you take a look at their ladder, okay, their pathway to the top of ascension, feedback from past and current independent beauty consultants say that there's a number of steps more, ranging from 5 to 7 lines in between those basic levels. Simply put, succeeding in Mary Kay, it's not exactly as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, as in any business or employment, you are going to be climbing that ladder dependent on how well you do, what you're producing, and how many sales you're getting. Now, if you'd like more free tips and advice on doing well in MLM, or you're just doing your research and you're possibly thinking about getting into the industry, then what you need to do is go to mlmtipsandadvice.com.au right now. You've got to go there right now, and you are going to be overwhelmed with just how much free, valuable information there is. And for a limited time only, you're also going to get a free copy of my controversial book, The Hidden Truth. Now, this is basically from 3 years of experience of making every single mistake you can make in MLM, and it's everything I've ever learned about the truth about succeeding in MLM. It's over 40 pages. I have sold it before. I am giving it away right now for free. So if you want to get that book for free, just go to mlmtipsandadvice.com.au. I'll see you real soon.